Hello, hello. We have a fancy green can to go with my fancy green shirt. This place is called Black Donnellys Brewing Company, um, located near Rostock, Ontario, Canada. If you've never heard of Rostock, you're not alone. It's not that big of a place. It's also near Staff, Cromarty, Dublin, a bunch of other little places. And yeah, we'll just go with maybe Mitchel. It's probably the biggest town around. Um, this one is a wheat, and it's called Whalen Line Wheat. And Whalen Line happens to be the road that Black Donnellys Brewing Company is located on. There's quite a story behind the Black Donnellys, and I don't know that I have time to get into it, but there's been several books written on the subject. If you're interested in learning some history, you can also look it up on probably Wikipedia or the Web of Inter. So yeah, they got a little catchphrase here. It says it's not just a beer, it's a story. And it really is. So we were at this brewery not too long ago, and it's a fine little establishment, kind of out in the middle of the country. You got to be careful. You'll, if you're looking for it, you might just drive right by it by accident. Yeah, we got a good selection of beer. All our beers brewed on premise, and we're gonna give her a go. She looks like 5.6% alcohol, and wheat is good. Should be a little lighter probably. Not gonna lie to you, I might have had a sample over there. Here we go. Yep, smells weedy. Yep, just what you'd expect from a wheat. You can pretty much taste it. Alright, so what happened was when we were leaving, we turned out onto Whalen Line and a few wheat fields in the area, and we started gaining speed, and I happened to look over, and there was a chicken running beside our car. Now, we weren't going very fast, probably, like 10, 15 kilometers picking up speed, but the chicken was right beside us. So we sped up a little bit, and I look over, and there's that chicken. Now we're going 25 kilometers an hour, and the chicken is still beside us. Kind of in disbelief, pointing it out to my wife. I'm like, look at that chicken. She's like, that's a pretty fast chicken. When we get up to 40K, chicken's still beside us. Next thing you know, chicken makes a hard right down a farmer's driveway. I'm like, holy smokes. Well, that's kind of weird. I am curious. So we turn around and go in this driveway, and farmer happens to be out in the yard. He says, "Oh, can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, I was just driving down the road there, and pulling out of Black Donnellys Brewing Company, and noticed this chicken running beside our car." And we sped up, and the chicken sped up, and we were up to almost 50 kilometers an hour, and the chicken's still beside us. I said, "That is one fast chicken." All of a sudden, it made a hard right. It's in your driveway here, and it must be running around somewhere. And the farmer says, "Oh yeah, got a little bit of story about that chicken. So there's more than just one, but that one in particular, one of the first ones we bred." And I'm like, "Oh, well, what's so special about it? Like, how come it can run so fast? Like that's crazy." He says, "Well," he says, "there's three of us. You see, there's my wife, my son, and myself. And we all like the drumsticks. So I come up with this idea that if I had 3-legged chickens, then we could all have a drumstick and no one would be fighting over them." I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty smart." He goes, "Yeah, so we've been breeding them now for a little while, and yeah, they think they're going pretty good." And I said, "Well, how do they taste?" He says, "Well, to be honest, I don't know. I can't catch them." Beer and Joe.